everybody, and welcome back to Hearthstone. Looks a little bit different here because I think we're coming into the new Hearthstone year very soon, and celebrating with stuff. We've got some interesting quests going on which actually get you a free pack as well. I've got to win 5 games with Paladin or Priest and then play 50 warrior cards. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, buddy. Play 10 pirates. Ugh. I've also got to defeat 2 dungeon run bosses. I'm going to do a separate video on dungeon runs. I played some on stream and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super fun. So I'll definitely do a whole video on them because they were just really good fun. Pretty difficult, albeit I'm a terrible player, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I've been playing a little bit off camera, doing a little bit of Priest, but slightly different Priest to what I normally do. Now this is called Hobbs Priest because I'm based this deck off a deck by a streamer and YouTuber called Hobbs, who plays a lot of Hearthstone and usually does very interesting decks, certainly not like meta decks. And this basically is like an inner fire divine spirit type priest, but it's got a few other tricks up its sleeves, such as like Archbishop, Yogg-Saron, because we all love Yogg, Lyra. Now I made some changes to his deck. He had like Lord Walker Chow in there, but I don't own him, so I put in the Dragon Soul, which actually I think works pretty well. And also I didn't have 2 faceless manipulators, so I put in a faceless Shambler, which also I think works just as well, if not a little bit better, because it's got Taunt. So I was actually considering dropping the manipulator and putting in the Shambler. I just wanted to check. I had 2 of them. Oh, that's Shamba, not Shambler. Yeah, I do have another one. So I was wondering whether or not to. I might try it out, just drop it. I realise that if it gets pulled, it's a lot worse, but I'm intrigued anyway. Mind you, actually, in this position, now I'm thinking about it, the thing is, sometimes maybe you want something to be hidden. Let's go with 1-on-1. The basic gist of the deck is you get something, build up its health, maybe it's a light well, something like that, and then you double it, and then you like inner fire it, then you like copy it, and then you like kill them. But there are other intricacies to the deck as well. It's not just a one-hit show. I've played a few games and some of them have been pretty quick, and some of them have been a bit longer, and the ones I've lost to have, I'm trying to think, like, oh yeah, I was building the deck as well, but it's pretty terrible. The ones I've lost to, I'm trying to think. I don't know actually. Because sometimes, like, it depends whether or not people work out what you're doing. If they work out you're a divine spirit in a fire deck, then they will. You know what? I've been facing a lot of golden, like at like rank 20, and it confuses the hell out of me. We're going to drop those 2. We're obviously going to keep these 2. That's quite a powerful combo. Unidentified elixir is pretty good. Yeah, if they work out that you are in a fire divine spirit priest, then you're in trouble. But if they don't, then it's quite an easy win sometimes, because generally what happens is you'll drop a thing down and it'll have quite high health, and maybe you'll have something else which has got like more attack but lower health, and they'll just go for that because that's your natural instinct. And as a result, you then just get the thing with the higher health and, you know, double it and inner fire it, and they're away. And sometimes that can happen quite early in the game, and it's a lot harder for removal. I think any decks which have got just single target removal are a problem. Hunter does have a little bit of that in like Assassinate, but it's not always run. What's this one? Life Steal. See, that's pretty good. The Elixir of Life, I believe, is a new card. It's a random kind of like effect. So the question is, yeah, you know. Not a lot you can do about that. Not a lot at all. And hopefully he's going to drop something and I can hit it and then draw. Because drawing is quite important in this deck. It's probably Freezing Trap, isn't it? So we might as well just hold on. There's no point doing 1 damage to him. should have dropped the Radiant Elemental there. That would have been a thing. So I'm tempted to hit and then circle, and that way I get 2 cards. Or I could drop this on it. Doesn't kill it though, does it? So if I hit it, I'm going to do 2 damage, and then I might just hit it and heal. Okay, it's freezing trap. I mean, we had to. Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems fine. Not a lot we can do there, really. I guess we could have just sat there and taken the hits, but I probably should have played that on turn 2. That's probably my mistake. Now, that's either explosive or... I dislike secret decks a lot, but it's not so bad, I guess. I mean, I can do this and then I can kill that thing. Okay with that. And just heal that back up to 5. Hopefully he can't do 1 damage, but he probably will because he's a hunter. It's pretty bad. I've got Okanai Circle though, so jokes on this guy. So Okanai Circle will do 4 damage to everything, but my stuff will live, so that's pretty darn cool. That's gonna suck to be him, by the way. Dawn Shadow Visions. That's literally the problem. Is that that's like really my only like board clear like that. Yeah, that's, you know, that's a thing, I guess. Got a bit of life back though. Let's drop this guy. Divine. Now he probably works out if I've got Divine Spirit that I'm in a fire deck, so he might just go all out and kill that minion. If he doesn't, and I draw in a fire, fucking hell, look at that. That's not a card you often see. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's get some cards in the house. Cards in his house. Dragon Soul. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, I just need that inner fire. It always seems to be the one that's kind of missing. If I can inner fire that and faceless it, then we're in a really good place. He's going to kill the 1/8, right? Fair enough. This is not something you see every day, is it, guys? A defensive hunter. That's interesting, for sure. Okay. I might just play the Dragon Soul. Probably on the inner fire. Just gonna do this anyway, just so we get our 5/5 dragon and put something on the board that is a danger. If the 6/6 lives, then we could faceless it and just go face. If not, we got the Lord Yogg-Saron coming up. Just chuck it there and see how we do. So, you know, could be good. That's not great. Good Potion of Madness, I guess. Okay. Ooh, hello. So I can drop that, and that. see what he's got. Damn, it could hit that 1-1, couldn't it? That's so annoying, isn't it? 2 gladiator longbows. This is not a standard hunter deck, I'm telling you that much now. For free. Let's heal. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry, just hit my mic. This is not something you see every day. A hunter being defensive and reactionary. There we go. First win on. So that's really the idea behind the deck, is pretty much what you see there and what it does. But there are obviously the little quirks, like if you run out of all that stuff, you're like, oh shit, you know, I haven't got anything left. Then you just arch Mage Benedictus and hope that you get some good stuff out of their deck. Okay. Ah, Northshire, yay. Now, let's play it. Let's play it. I don't like playing against Priest with this matchup at all. I don't like playing against Priest in general. Priest is my favourite class, without a doubt. But, yeah, I thought it was going to get painted. It's fine. But I hate playing against it because it's just so, like, there's so many things to play around. At least when you play against, like, Hunter and stuff like that, you know what they're going to do, generally. With Priest, you're just like, oh, you know, fuck. Ah, Lightwell, that's interesting. Do I play the Lightwell? No, I'm going to play the Acolyte, try and get some draw. Yeah, you kind of know what you're getting into with a lot of the other classes, but with Priest, it just winds me up so much. Okay. 2/2 plus Divine Shield. Okay, doesn't quite give us enough to kill that. If I inner fire and that. Doesn't give me any cards, but as long as he hasn't got a death, then we might be right. But actually, if he has got a death, then we're screwed. Actually, I was thinking like, oh well, then he wouldn't be able to use it for later. But no, we're just screwed with what we got in our hands. Like that's not even. I probably should have hit him first, and then I don't know. I should have probably done that in another way. I'm taking risks here, but to be fair. That's the problem with the Priest, is you're always like, oh, he's going to have death, or oh, he's going to have pain, or oh, he's going to have mind control, or oh, he's going to have something like, or master spell, or do you know what I mean, something like that, and you're always like, but what can you do? You can't play around everything. There's no point playing that Elixir of Hope. I mean, I think that master spell was him not having a death, but you never know. It's not a bad master spell, to be fair. There's better ones out there, and I'm quite glad he's used it in a way. But yeah, that's his second pain. Okay, so it's very much a spell Priest then. So, I think we give this the 2/2. It's annoying that like silenced it though. It is really annoying. We can't paint it anymore, so we're safe in that knowledge. But to wait and see. I don't know if a faceless next turn would be good. Okay, so he's like a resurrect priest, which is not actually a problem because I could Potion of Madness. I don't think it's worth playing the faceless or either faceless, to be fair. I don't really like how this game's going because I can't get any draw. I mean, he did a good job. He nullified my draw, the acolyte and the cleric, but you know, I don't think he's made too much from it so far. So we could still get a couple of good draws and be back in this game, but it's going to be difficult. Okay, so I guess the good thing about the faces is you can copy one of theirs, can't you? So that's obviously what I'm going to do. There isn't really another play here. And then I can kind of hit to heal. Let's see what he's got. Seems to be a pretty standard priest deck that I've kind of experienced. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's like a resurrect priest. I don't know if that was the one he wanted. You got the wild pyro, which is a good, good one. Ah, hello. Thank God for that. I need some cards, so okay, that's pretty good. We've only made one spell. You can make Archmage. Actually, I think at this point that might not be the worst plan in the world. Another circle, that's a shame. Let's see what he's got. So we've got his deck now. I think this is a case where I've used a lot of my stuff early on to not much effect, and because he's a priest, I think that will work quite well with what I've got. So in this case, I think an early Archbishop is fine. Usually I wouldn't probably play it until he was down to maybe his last 5 or 6 cards, because I don't want to dilute what I've got, but I think actually it should work out okay. Thanks. Got my acolyte back. This is interesting game, that's for sure. And now he's running out of cards and I've got the cards, so as you can see sometimes you can get a lucky draw. Oh, okay. I think, do we play this? He's used all his things up. We're both going to get a shit ton of cards, but it's probably worth it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. I might actually be able to fatigue him, you know. It's a shame I didn't get a 1-cost spell there, but he's on 10, I'm on 24. I've got 2, 3, 18s with Taunt, which he can't kill straight out because So I think we're in an okay position now. I've still got Yogg. Got some good spells here actually, which could get us some dragons if I manage to get another spell. It's a weird one. I'm guessing he's not a... You don't often see Mind Blast. Okay, thanks for that. Thinking I could drop the Pyro and then Mind Blast if he decides to attack. That's the best bet. It's definitely the best bet now. I think he knows what to do, does he? Because he can't kill these. Oh yeah, Pyro's going to be pretty insane now. Okay, so we've got the spells necessary. We got a Pyro and also draw a dragon. So the question is, we're going to be able to Pyro 3 times. We need everything onto 3 health. So I can get that. I can get that. Then I drop this, right? Drop this. Ooh, okay, resurrect 2 different friendly minions. I think we're gonna go with the death. Oh shit, I haven't got enough mana. Fuck. Why did I screw that up? That was terrible. Anyway. I can't show a death. Why did I do that? I don't even know. Okay. Why did I go too far? Why did I just totally mistook what I was doing there. That was 2. That was 2. And then that's 10. Oh my god, I can't even count. Oh, that's basic maths, isn't it? Fuck, that's a big mistake for me. I should have gone for the elixir and then played that. Like, that's my bad. Totally. You know, what can you do? If I draw an inner fire, though, I've probably won this game. But, just want to draw. He's only got 8 cards left. Okay, he's got through one of my walls. At quite an expense though, to be fair. Okay. Ooh, shadowing. I think this is actually not a bad choice.
The light has betrayed me.
Kills that off. Kill that like that. Oh, do that. Good stuff. Okay, so we know he's got a Shadow Reaper Anduin. So we know that's a problem. We know that we might be able to fatigue him though. That's fine. Oh my god, why are you playing that, buddy? Crikey. Crikey O'Reilly. Yeah, nothing we can do with spells here. Do play this. No, we can't. No, we could have played 2 Radiants. No, it's not really worth it, is it? Freeze the Feast. I think that's a decent card to play. Probably just want to play this so I can 6. Oh, I can live with that. Can inner fire it next turn, even if he heals it. I haven't really made use of that Dragon Soul, to be fair, but I haven't really drawn a lot of my low cost spells. Mostly, I guess, because I stole his deck, but I guess that's the way it goes sometimes. Interesting game so far, though. Definitely interesting. I said, like, Priest was my worst matchup, but this Priest seemed to actually do quite... seemed to have a chance. I screwed up that Pyro, so that's on me. That was a bad play, but, what are you going to do? I mean, play better, that's what I'm going to do, but, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I want to kill this thing. Elixir of Hope, okay. Then we can shoot that. Just so that it's out of Dragonfire range, do I want to... No, I actually want to save that for some, because it's got Death Rattle, turns him into your hand. I actually want to save that for like a Lyra or something, because that we got Lyra and that could be a really good, if he Dragonfires, he Dragonfires at the end of the day. He might not have Dragonfire, probably will, most priests run it, but I feel like that's, he only fired, so it wouldn't have, it would have actually, made me a 4/7 I guess. Not complaining too much. I think he's on the back foot here. Very much so. Oh, okay. I don't have an inner fire though. Kinda need one, so I'm just gonna shoot my own. Okay. Well, there we go. There we go. That was an interesting match. We'd probably have liked to have finished it, but see where it had gone. I don't think it was as clear cut as that guy obviously thought, but I think I probably had like an 80% chance to win that. Maybe even higher. But well, I'd say I would have had like a 95% chance to win it if I was actually good at Hearthstone. But because I'm not that good, I probably had about an 80% chance. Because I tend to, oh fucking hell. Okay. Right, what do I want out of these? None of them really, I don't think, do I? I haven't used Yogg yet either. Oh good, oh good, oh good. Okay, that's actually a really good draw. Although, again, it does kind of put us down the old... Oh, I see. I did not know it did that. That's cool. Oh, okay. Do I attack it? I mean, what would be the point in attacking it? Other than I could circle and get more cards. Oh, obviously I give him cards, I appreciate that, but I feel like I want them more. I could actually have like Potion of Madness, hit it, and then circled, and then I would have got all the cards. So that's actually something which I did make a mistake there for, definitely. 2/2 and Divine Shield, that put it up to a 3/5. Could potentially Shadow Visions. Got myself a 3/7, he's got himself a 2/4. I could actually have just Potion of Madness and then killed. I couldn't have killed it, I don't think actually. Didn't she? If I had a Wild Pyroed and Potion of Madness, I think I could have killed it. Okay, it's Dragon Priest. Interesting. Interesting. Ah, okay. It's not bad. realise I haven't killed the 1/1. Doesn't worry me too much. Divine, divine. If we next turn, if that 3/7 lives and he doesn't taunt, we could actually win this game straight out. So I could go 14-28. No, I can't. Yeah, that's the way it goes, I guess. Yeah, still potentially good.
You wish to live forever.
Could Shadow Man that? It doesn't really seem worth it though. Actually it does, because then it potentially lives. So I could still go 12-24. It's a bit early maybe. Silence is a pain. I hate that card. I hate the Dragonid so much. I can't wait for that card to go. I don't even enjoy playing it. That's a weird thing. Like, I know it's a powerful card, but I just don't really. There's something about it that just doesn't. It feels too highly statted for a start. If it was a 4/5, I think it would be a much better card, as in a much better power level card. But a 5/6 for 5 is already good stats, and the fact that you can get like one of your opponent's cards is just utterly ridiculous. Okay. This is the question. Do we go divine? Divine. That goes 6-12-24. Doesn't give us enough to do it. Or do we go divine, divine? And then we just get deathed, and then we're right back at square one. I get right. So I feel like we've kind of got a bit of an all or nothing experience here. I can't actually go divine, divine in a fight anyway. So what do we do? Put out the acolyte.
Let the pain speak to me.
Right away.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Try and get some more cards. Well, that sucks. I'm medieval. So I'm basically dead unless I can draw something really interesting. That could be a terrible mistake. That could be his biggest mistake. So we've got a 2-5. So 5, 6, 7. So if I shadow visions, doesn't really help, does it? Okay. I think the only thing I can do, he's got what, 10, 17? He's got too much for me to, so I could go, no, can't, I could go in a fire.
Right away.
I could kill that. This is just stay alive, otherwise he literally had enough on the board to kill me. So, he probably will anyway. But yeah, probably will kill me anyway, but I guess you gotta do things that keep you in the game, because you never know. Might not have a, he didn't have a death, otherwise he would have used it. He didn't have a board clear. Okay. I'm still absolutely dead, like there's nothing I can do here, I don't think. Can't like even yog or anything, so pretty sure we're dead, but you never know what you're gonna draw. There's nothing here really, unless I divine. Managed to divine like 5 times. I don't have the mana for it though. Yeah, I really don't. You go 1, 2, or actually this might. I was hoping that that might. 7, yeah, we're done. Well played. Well played. Good, okay. You can see sometimes you just, you know, sometimes it just doesn't pay off. The priest matchup is my least favourite matchup. It sometimes produces a fun game, but often it produces just a very silency or that negative, and that's one of the reasons why I like playing priest, because you can just like kind of like just cut out your opponent, you know. Oh, for God's sake, all I ever play nowadays is priest. I don't know why. Like, I guess there used to be a time when priest was so bad. I haven't seen you, have we, Lyra? I'm actually going to keep Lyra. I think we keep Shadow Visions just in case I. Actually, no, fuck it. Get rid of you. Okay, interesting. But yeah, the matchup against priest is not the ideal matchup here, because they have so many ways to like you know, just negatively impact what you're trying to do, whereas other classes, although they do have like single target removal and stuff like that, it's not quite as vicious, I'd say, as sure, I'll pop that out, why not? If I can get that purity out next turn, or maybe actually the better one would probably be the Dragon Soul. Because then I could coin Shadow Visions, Purity, and it cost me 3 mana. He was not expecting that, I guess. Okay. Maybe we want to power word shield it.
I cannot play that.
You wish to live.
Let's do that. See what he does. Can actually play Lyra. Why did he Spirit Lash then? It's a weird one. Get 2/2 Divine Shield on that. No point Lyring, is there? I get a feeling he might be like a dragon-based priest, so I'm going to just pump that one up. These are dragons, aren't they? I mean, I was like 99% sure. Is Death dead? Yeah, cool, okay. I feel like we lost too much there. I feel like he's still very kind of. Yeah. I don't feel like this is gonna be a good Lyra turn. I think there's a bigger Lyra fish to fry here. I don't know what he's doing, so I'm not sure yet if he could be like a big priest or something like that. He's not big priest, they don't run that. Oh, he's a Divine Spirit and a Fire deck, okay. Which is a problem for me. Because I haven't drawn any of my Divine Spirit Inner Fires. I can't kill it either, can I? Oh, bite size, excellent. It's just so annoying when this happens. Like, he's obviously got everything he needed, and holy smite. I mean, what can you do? I did a little bit of damage. I should have hit him more. I should have hit him more. I don't know why I didn't. It was idiotic. He can just double and hit me now. I'm probably dead. Double hit me. But then again, if I'd done... Yeah, that was idiotic of me. I knew what he was doing. I'm still learning the deck, to be fair. I'm still learning about stuff. So, if he has got all the cards in his hand he needs, then fair play to him. But, if he hasn't, then I don't think that was bad. It's a lucky play. I should have just whacked him. Whacked that priest. Shit. Fuck. Well, that's lucky. Okay. Doesn't get my Lyra. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's actually really good. Really good. In a fire, divine spirit. We got him. Well played. Oh, that was close. There was that Lyra play. That was what I wanted. That was what I wanted. Whew, okay, I'm going to finish up there. I think that's an interesting thing. I think next episode we'll do some dungeon runs, so stay tuned for that. We'll try it out. I'll show you the deck again if you are interested in it. I didn't know how good I would say. As I said, I'm still learning it. I'm still, still relearning Hearthstone. Essentially, I don't know a lot of the meta or cards are going, but it's got some stuff. We never got to play Yogg, but he's always the last resort, if you know what I mean. I have played him a couple of times, and generally he just screws me over. But there you go. But otherwise, yeah, not too bad at all. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.